You Hoops Nation. It's the one and only Q-Man, along with my man Kobe. And we just had another interesting evening of You Hoops basketball. You ready to go, man?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I'm ready.
All right, good. Game one was straight raw, going up against Nate's guy, newly improved. We got new players. We got 15 guys. They can all play. We got layup guy. We got big beard. He tough. We got another guy, neck tattoo. He tough too. We gonna cook.
I wish they would just beat you up.
And Kurt was back. Nate's gang back on top. So, got that out the way. Nate's gang is new.
Why does anybody hurt you?
New and improved. And straight raw gave him a fight.
No, they did.
Yeah, the game wasn't. They gave him a fight.
No, they did.
You don't think they gave him a fight?
They lost by 20.
They lost by 20. They did not.
No, it was by 20.
The game was close at one point.
No, it wasn't.
In the second half, the game was close.
No, it wasn't.
What game were you watching?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
They got close for like a minute, then they went back down by 20.
They got it
They
close.
got it down like 8.
That's close.
They lost by 20.
These young boys, man.
They lost by 20.
They don't understand. Young boys don't understand. They got it close. That was the point.
They got it close with like 10 minutes left, and they lost by 20.
And what happened when they got it close?
They lost by 20.
When they got it close, Hendershot barrels into Russell, and they call a block on Russell. And then they ran out the door. They blew him out from there. And you know it was a charge.
Lance was playing very bad to start the game. He didn't play well until he got his head knocked around.
Lance struggled, but then he took that hook head and rammed it into the floor. We thought he had a concussion. And it was really over at that point. See?
But then he started scoring. He's had a stretch where he scored all his points in that little stretch after he got his head hit.
Those hook head jokers, man.
You gotta
see
stop
what I
calling
mean?
him that. What does that even mean?
They're shooting them pretty shots all the time, and then finally, he tried to go to the basket and be cute, and what happened?
He didn't.
You know what happened?
What happened?
See? Tried to tell
He
you,
wasn't
man.
going to the basket. He was guarding Mar.
Whatever. He got a little too physical. You know them pretty hook head guys supposed to stay outside the three and just shoot. Instead, he tried to go in there, and what happened?
I don't even understand what you're saying.
Next, you know, they had to get water. Asked him who he was. He said he was Batman. It was a whole thing. But anyway, long story short, Nate's gang cruised, and they look much better. And you know what? I'm gonna put it out there now. You got all these new players. You added them on after the halfway point of the season. Coach Ernie, if you don't win the championship this season, it is a failure for you because you have hand-picked players. You got who you want. You better win. Do you agree or disagree?
It's a fair assessment.
All right.
Put out Kareem and Mar at the third, fourth game or something like that.
Fifth.
It's hard. They played good today though.
They did play good today.
They played real good today.
They did.
Kurt was booty though.
Well, he's going to take him a while to get back into it.
What you mean?
He hadn't played in a while. So his knee was hurt, right?
Knows what this guy's up to.
Yeah, well. Anyway, so that was game one. Game two was the game of the night, supposedly. Should have been the game of the night. And that was the Monstars versus Let's Get It. This was an awful game. Okay, this was awful from the start.
This is very bad.
For some reason, the game began with Oren rattling off almost 20 points.
It wasn't. It was like 13.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of points. Oren started the game on his own personal 13-0 run.
He was wild.
I don't understand.
Because Jordan wouldn't go out there. He wouldn't go out there.
You know what? The first few plays, I understood.
Yeah, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's doing.
Oren's the fourth option or whatever he is.
He likes to just sit in the back.
He likes to dance
See
and
what's going on.
act like he's Puff Daddy out there.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, I'm going to spit in your drink.
What?
Why would you say he's...
When he does those moves, you know how he be... That's what he does. He does those moves.
It's not like he's just doing it for the fashion show.
Oh, well, instead of going straight to the basket, he'll mix it up and
Yo,
That's what he does.
why's your body move like that?
That's what he does.
No,
Well, anyway.
He's trying to get points.
Fine.
Really, he's trying to get people open.
Okay.
And
Well, that's what it looks like. All right. So anyway, he rattled off like 13 in a row. The game was over before it started.
it's not over before it starts.
All right, fine. So the game began.
You were
Um,
Start at a disadvantage.
a lot of struggling. Give me the ball. Just give me the ball.
Why don't you say something?
Just get him away.
You didn't say anything.
What I'm saying.
Well, you said it one time. Just give me the ball.
Just give me the ball.
And get it on the field. Get it on the field.
Well, the Monstars jumped out to an early lead. They never relinquished it. Let's Get It tried to do the same thing that they tend to do. Not a lot of ball
At the
movement.
end of the game, Phil got hot.
He did, because I kept giving him the ball.
Is that what it is? It's really what you.
Yeah. I made the team press. It made somewhat of a difference. Too little, too late.
So you think you're a good coach?
I'm a great coach.
You lost by. You almost lost by 20. Can we talk about the facts?
We'll lose by 10.
You were losing by 20.
Yeah, until they listened to me.
So
We made a
I mean,
10-0
a
run.
coach doesn't just jump in at the end of the game. Like,
So-
"Hey, let's do this.
The Monstars
And then
did
be like, oh, I'm a
not.
great coach, even though we lost by 10.
The Monstars did not
but you were down by
relinquish the
20.
lead.
That's not a good coach.
I'm gonna hurt you on camera.
Okay.
All right.
Let's make sure.
I'm still mad at you anyway. All right.
It's so childish.
Anyway, so the Monstars get the win. They're in first place, and they look very good. They didn't even have Ryan tonight, so they
They need him. Courtney running all over the place. Dre hitting all these threes.
Why don't you play in the league? Why don't you play?
I did, and we won.
Sucker.
How about that? I did, and we won.
Sucker.
Now what?
You're a sucker.
Huh? Want me to bring that up?
You never beat
me. Win?
You ain't never beat me.
I ain't gotta beat you, because you
Exactly.
can't get there. You can't get there. Talk about me being in the league. You know I don't do nothing but just play defense and not take no shots. You don't come at me.
This guy's a loser.
You a
So
loser. You a loser. That's why you lost tonight by 10.
That
Talking
was-
about I'm a good coach. You're not a good coach. You're a bad coach.
that was game 2.
Telling me something about my life.
Game 3
Me a loser.
was Free World. We had Free World, and they took
This was
on
the most ridiculous game I've ever seen.
they took on the Running Rebels, who were without their new gentleman with the beard.
What's his name?
I'm not sure.
I know it.
All right.
His name is Prophet Cates. You want to say his whole name?
So Cates was not there.
Go-
So without
What's
Cates,
in the problem? His name is Prophet.
Cates, right? All right.
Prophet Cates.
So without Cates, they went on and they played the free agent team. Now, the first half.
Oh, without Charles too, actually.
Oh, without Charles also, right. First half, they ran out to an early lead. Second half got a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
The free agent team, they pushed them as far as they could. They got to the brink, and then, right when they got to the 10-point mountaintop and were ready to push over, Xavier subbed into the game and began to shoot 30-foot shots, none of which came close to going in. Now, here on our U Hoops show, we try not to criticize individuals. X, you hurt your team bad shooting those 30-foot shots. So, when he did that, the lead ballooned again. Nev did what he does and pulled out to 15 points, and then it was over. And Free World is down to one game to save themselves from having a winless season.
Nev got stripped by Marcus. And then Marcus took him coast to coast with the left hand and tapped on glass.
Nev did get stripped, and that was exciting because it was during the run. Todd Bridges stripped him.
Started the run.
He stripped him. He went down the court, and that, you know what? Good for him. When you're struggling for wins, you take the positives you can take from it, and that's what you do. And that was a great play by him. And I was happy for him. So maybe they'll get the win next week. They're down to one game, and that was it. Do you have any final words, Kobe?
No. I don't have any other words.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
1 week left to see who's gonna get it. We'll let you know. We'll be back next week. Until then, we are out of here.
You a booty coach.